Hi children, welcome to VIN Sushmita here. Today you are going to learn GK chapter 7, Some Great Thinkers. What you are going to learn children about here? Some great thinkers, okay? Learn and remember. See, there is a saying, the pen is the mightier than the sword. It is indeed a universal truth. The thoughts and writings of some persons paved the way for upheavals and revolutions. They changed the course of human history. Although these torch bearers had to suffer a lot during their lifetime, and some of them had to sacrifice even their life, they did a great deal of good not only to their countrymen but also to humanity at large. But they have seen here given children, a pen is the mightiest than the sword, means even the sword is lesser than a pen, means like that revolutionary thoughts they have written. Here they are saying here, some people who suffered lot during their lifetime and they sacrifices their lives for the next generations, okay. See, now here we can see here, given below are the pictures and brief description of some such great thinkers. Here they have given a picture and a description about the persons, okay. See here, Socrates. The first is Socrates. Socrates was a Greek thinker and philosopher. He tried to get to the truth through dialogue. His ideas and method had a lasting influence on Western philosophy. Unfortunately, the rulers of his country did not like his views. He was eventually condemned to drink a cup of hemlock poison and die. The great philosopher Plato was his student. What here they have seen children here? He is a great Greek thinker. He tried to give a truth through his dialogues, means by saying. But its ideas were lasting influence and across Western philosophies. But his rulers, his country people did not views and they did not like to see their views. So, what he did, he took a cup of hemlock poison and he died. And his student name is Plato, okay. Now see about the Plato. Plato is a student of Socrates, right? See, Plato's original name was Aristotle. He was a Greek philosopher and educator who laid the foundation for later philosophy. He was the pupil of Socrates and the teacher of Aristotle. He is one of the most influential thinker of all time. The Republic is Plato's best known work. See children, the Plato, his original name was Aristotle, okay. And he was a famous Greek philosopher, educator. He was led a foundation called later philosophy. And he is a student of Socrates and the teacher of Aristotle, okay. And he was the most influential thinker of the time. And his famous best known work is Republic, okay. Aristotle, who is a student of Plato, okay. See, Aristotle. Aristotle was a Greek philosopher and scientist. He is ranked as one of the great thinkers of the world. Aristotle's ideas and discoveries are still highly valued. He was the student of Plato and the tutor of Alexander the Great. See children, this Aristotle was a famous Greek philosopher and scientist. He was ranked the first in all the great thinkers in the world. These Aristotle's ideas, discoveries are still now also it is been highly valued. He is a student of Plato and a tutor of Alexander the Great, means he is the student, he is this student, okay, Alexander the Great. Now we'll see Confucius. Confucius, Kongzi or Confucius, was the most influential and respected philosopher in Chinese history. Till recently, his ideas served as the single strongest influence on Chinese society. His teachings compiled under the name the Analects of Confucius stress man's duty to man. Means he was a famous philosopher of Chinese history. His so many recently ideas also been so many influences to the Chinese society. His teachings are under the Analects of Kungzi and Confucius man's duty. Okay. Next, Karl Marx. Karl Marx was a German philosopher and revolutionary. Few thinkers have had such a great and lasting influence on the world. He was the author of a book on economics of capitalism, Das Kapital. He was the founder of two powerful mass monuments, democratic socialism and revolutionary communism. See children, this Karl Marx is a famous Greek philosopher and he was also a great revolutionary and few thinkers and great lasting influence in the world. His book, he wrote a book of economics and capitalism, Das Kapital. He is the founder of, and he was the founder of two powerful mass movements called democratic socialism and revolutionary communalism. Okay. Now we'll see about the Voltaire. Voltaire was a French philosopher and writer. He challenged the accepted belief of his time. His writing brought about the French revolutionaries. See, he was a French philosopher and writer. He challenged the accepted belief. Whatever the belief they were accepted to children, he was challenging that in that time. His writing which brought the French revolutionary. Okay. Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda was a great Indian thinker. His original name was Narendranath Datta. He was the disciple of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. He believed that all religion teach the same thing. He participated in the conference of world religious at Chicago and made the greatness of India and Hinduism known to the entire world. He established the Ramakrishna mission. See children, Swami Vivekananda. He was a great Indian thinker. His original name was Narendranath Datta. He was a famous disciple of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. He believed that all the religion will teach the same thing. He participated in the conference of America, Chicago. In that he contributed to the Hinduism and India, known for the entire world. He started Ramakrishna mission also. Okay. Now, Leo Tolstoy. Leo Tolstoy was a Russian novelist and writer on ethics and religion, war and peace, and Anna Karenina are his famous work. Tolstoy's writings had a great influence on Gandhiji. See children, this Leo Tolstoy is a Russian novelist who written on his ethics and religion, war and peace, and Anna Karenina are his famous works. Okay. Tolstoy's writings had great influence to Gandhiji. Okay. Now see children, Chanakya. Chanakya is also known as Kautilya, was a great Indian thinker and statesman. He is the author of Arthashastra, an authentic book on statecraft. He also wrote books on ethics. See children, this Chanakya is also called as Kautilya, was a great Indian thinker and statesman. He wrote a book called Arthashastra, what means how to rule a state. About ruling a state, he has given there. Okay. Now we'll see Aryabhatta the first. Aryabhatta was the distinguished Indian mathematician and astronomer. He is the only Indian who started that the earth rotates around its axis and day and night are caused. He was the first man to ascertain the speed of the earth. He is the author of Arya Siddhanta or Arya Bhatteya. India's first satellite was named after him. What children they have given here? He was a famous, distinguished mathematician, astronomer, and he is the only Indian who told that the earth will revolve around its own axis. Due to this only the day and night will occurs, and he was the first man to tell the speed of the earth, and he is the author of Arya Siddha and Arya Bhatteya, and the first satellite named after him. Okay. Now children, see, answer the following question. Who was the disciple of Socrates and the teacher of Aristotle? Who is that, children? It is Plato. 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 Which astronomer ascertained the speed of earth for the first time? It's none other than Aryabhatta, right? A-R-Y-A, Arya, B-H-A-T-T-A, Bhatta, Aryabhatta. Next, which thinker had a great influence on Gandhiji? Who, children? It's Leo Tolstoy, L-E-O-T-O-L-S-T-O-Y. Okay. Next, who was the founder of Ramakrishna Mission? Who was the children? Who is that? Swami Vivekananda. Yes, no? Swami Vivekananda. Okay. Next, name the philosopher whose writing brought about the French Revolution. Whose writing brought about the French Revolution, children? It's Voltaire. V-O-L-T-A-I-R-E. Voltaire. Okay. Next, which philosopher has a drink hemlock poison? Which philosopher had to drink hemlock poison? It is Socrates. S-O-C-R-A-T-E-S. Socrates. Okay. Now, in second, they have given match suitably. In column A, Plato, Confucius, Chanakya, Karl Marx, Leo Tolstoy. In column B, Analects, Das Kapital, The Republic, Anna Karenina, Arthashastra. Plato, what he wrote, children? Plato wrote The Republic. The Confucius wrote Anna Karenina. Chanakya, what Chanakya wrote, children? Chanakya wrote Arthashastra, right? Yes, Chanakya wrote Arthashastra. Karl Marx wrote, what Karl Marx wrote, children? He wrote Das Kapila. Okay. Next, Leo Tolstoy. Leo Tolstoy wrote Anna Karenina. The Confucius wrote Analects. Okay. Okay, children, see 2, 4, 1, 5, 3. So here you should write the answer. Okay, children.